What is anxiety, and how do we make ourselves better when we have an anxiety attack? What is anxiety? Anxiety is an uncomfortable logical worry. It makes a person overthink things and make them feel that they're being stressed over something that's just of little importance. For example, when I have an anxiety attack, I usually get an anxiety attack whenever I'm in a large crowd or when there's a lot of noises and things going around my area. It makes me worry, it makes me feel like I'm going to pass out and my heart is just pounding and pounding and pounding and I sweat uncontrollably and it's not a good feeling. It almost feels like you're going to die. Causes and triggers of anxiety. Usually anxiety is caused by stress or work pressure or relationship issues or phobias or separation. Usually the most common one is stress, and that really does affect one's ability to do anything, and it also just makes the person not be able to think clearly and makes them worry about things that they really shouldn't be. And it just all depends on the person of what kind of person they are. It could be different things. It could be really big things that trigger them or just simple things that trigger them. Symptoms of anxiety: sweating, trouble sleeping, increase in heart rate, and trembling. When someone experiences anxiety or some kind of stress, a person usually does start sweating or trembling when they do a presentation or anything that they have to do in class or something. They start feeling worried and stressed. And trouble sleeping is also a really big thing when they're having anxiety. And here's a picture of someone who is experiencing anxiety and what kind of other things that someone might be feeling. And like I said, the most common anxiety is stress, and I'm pretty sure most people have experienced stress in their life. Maybe not specifically an anxiety attack or anything like that, but yeah, it happens to most people. Controlling anxiety. There are multiple ways to control anxiety. I know for me, my common way of controlling my anxiety is breathing or separating myself from my problem and also acknowledging what my problem is. When I feel that I'm in my crowded area or there's loud noises going on and I do feel uncomfortable, instead of freaking out in that moment, I separate myself from the issue, from the problem, from the people, and go into a safe spot where I'm by myself for a little while so I can recollect myself and make sure that I'm telling myself that I'm okay and things like that. So yes, I know most people do talk to therapists, and talking to someone really does help you relieve your stress and your anxiety. And having your feelings bottled up, it's not very good because you never know when you will explode and when you will not be able to take any more of the anxiety, of the stress, of anything that's going on with your relationships or work pressure or school work or anything like that. So talking to someone does really work, and really do learn what really does trigger you, because when you learn what triggers you, you know better when to calm yourself down. So it really does work. And so in conclusion, learning what triggers you and learning what kind of triggers are there and learning how to really think about what's happening is a really good idea for someone to know.